And our legal guys as well, Avery Friedman and Richard Herman, are with me right now, yes?
Yeah.
All right, there they are. Okay, gotcha. All right, very good. So, Richard, Nick did a great job explaining that they would move him from a prison where he managed to escape, even though they've been moving him around from cell to cell to continue to try to, best secure him. But he would be moving to, or he has been moved to a location that's just over the U.S. border in Ciudad Juarez, Mexico. What's your best bet on how long he would stay there, potentially, before he could potentially be transferred to the United States, extradited?
Well, first of all, Fred, I think this move is ridiculous. I mean, to say it's closer to the United States and put him in a less secure facility is absurd. So I wouldn't be surprised if he breaks out of this one. But the extradition process has to take place. And there's really only two grounds to challenge it. One, you're not who you say they are, and he is El Chapo, so that's gone. And two, the sentence that he would incur in the United States is so shocking to the Mexican government that they wouldn't release him into that jurisdiction. Well, it's not. He's going to be charged with several drug crimes, and the crimes and sentencing in the United States is similar to that in Mexico. So therefore, he will be extradited. There are treaties. Mexico will honor the treaty. The question is that process over? Has the challenge already been determined? And if so, Fred, he'll be transferred immediately. But this move to this less secure facility, just get the popcorn out and watch what happens here. This is ridiculous.
Okay, so then Richard, so he, let's look, look ahead. He's in the United States, after a successful extradition, if that's indeed what this is a prelude to. And then these 7 states want to prosecute him. Why does the United States want this, either potential victory, or is it a burden to now try to prosecute somebody who has slipped through the fingers of so many in Mexico and slipped through, the hands of U.S. DEA agents who have been looking for him inside Mexico and along the border for a very long time?
Yeah, Fred, this is justice, and the United States will pursue this. Every jurisdiction that can bring charges against him will indict him. He will face charges in multiple jurisdictions. His actions have adversely impacted citizens of the United States, and therefore the Justice Department will unleash all their fury and power on him to make him pay, to try to seek justice, hopefully get convictions against him, and incarcerate him in facilities where I guarantee you, Fred, there's no way he's going to break out. No way.
Right.
And we're in the height of this political race to the White House. You've seen the back and forth between former President of Mexico, Vicente Fox, and Donald Trump, and the whole wall, and a lack of cooperation or a promise of a cooperation. What does this potential moment of an extradition between Mexico and U.S. say about the future of a working relationship or cooperation on the justice level between the United States and Mexico by way of El Chapo? Richard, first.
Well, Fred, we have a treaty with Mexico, and if they honor the treaty with this extradition, that's only showing good faith, and it's showing the Mexican government willing and their desire to work with the United States. I don't think this has any impact on Mr. Trump's assertion that he's going to build a wall. I don't think this has any impact on that at all. This is purely a Justice Department determination. This is someone who is alleged to be a criminal in the United States. There are charges being brought against him. Extradition has taken place, and I don't think this has any other political motivations. Mexico will honor this because they depend on the United States, and if they were not to honor this, the penalties would be severe that they would face. So they really don't have a choice here, Fred. They really don't.
Now, Richard, Avery, thank you so much for being with me. Again, El Chapo has been transferred to a Ciudad Juarez prison.